We love our jobs and our co-workers, but teachers can do some annoying things sometimes that just inhibit us from living our life and doing our job. So welcome back. This time we're doing annoying things that teachers do. So let us begin.
As a disclaimer, we want you to know that we sometimes do these things too, so we're not totally criticizing all of you out there.
Oh yeah, we're guilty of these as well. But shall we begin? Wait till Monday morning to make their copies when I need to make one real quick copy and somebody's in there making their entire week's worth of copies right then, Monday morning, 10 minutes before the bell rings.
I was guilty of that once. It was like in the middle of a lesson though, it was like 8:30. So I commandeered in the high school wing elementary, I commandeered 2 copiers and was copying like 200 papers from each. And someone let me know about that.
So you were that guy.
The thing was, it was in the middle, it wasn't like the morning, it was in the middle of a class. It was my conference, and the whole school doesn't have conference at the same time. So I'm like, who at 8:40 is gonna make copies in the middle of a class? Apparently enough people who weren't prepared for their class in the first place.
Well-meaning teachers who like to come in your room during your prep time and start a conversation when you're clearly busy, and you try to drop every single subtle hint known to man that you're busy and can't really talk right now. Perhaps you're shuffling papers about, or perhaps you're moving from one activity to another, or perhaps you give a quick glance at your watch.
Some teachers do it is they'll come to you like a super secret James Bond-like mission of a clipboard, and they'll block the class so you can't see what they're talking about. It'll be something like, oh, Billy needs to go to the office when class is over. You couldn't send me a note? You couldn't just hand me a note so that you can go back to your class, which is really important, and I could go back to mine.
On the flip side, when you have a real quick question you need answered, you just have 5 minutes right before maybe your prep's running out, you have one quick thing to say, or maybe it's the end of the day and you're just trying to get out of there, and you have to go talk to the teacher, the one teacher that knows what you want, but you know this teacher is a talker, and you're gonna be in there for a half hour at least.
I don't know how many Thain meals I've been late to in the past 2 years, because it's 4:45 and I have one important question to ask a teacher, and I'm still at school at 5:30 and it takes me an hour to get home. So I'm a half hour late for the Thain meals. And it's not like the conversations are unimportant. It's not about our dogs and our relationships. No, it's about guided reading and important teacher stuff. Half of it's on me for not remembering this every single time I ask a question at 4:45. But the fact I can't get out of there with one question every single time. Or how about the times when you're taking your class from a special or something and you notice that, oh, Eduardo in the back is acting up, and you're like, well, when I get to the class, I'll fix that my own way. And then someone from a completely different wing of the school chastises that kid in front of the entire class and makes me look like a clown, a boob.
The number one thing that annoys me that the teachers do is the teachers who are way super extra, and who I'll be working on my bulletin board, and you know me, I'm not a super extravagant person, I know that going into it, but I make my nice little bulletin board, and then the teachers, you know who I'm talking about. The teachers who have those bulletin boards that probably will win some sort of awards, makes the entire rest of the hallway look like butts. Okay, now something that I do that probably annoys everybody is I'm really loud, and my voice carries quite loudly, and so there's been times where teachers had to come over to my room and ask me if I could be a little bit more quiet because I'm disrupting their silent reading time. If I'm guilty of this, so here's my confession. If I'm copying something in the copy room and the copier goes down and I can't fix it, I leave it for the next person to deal with.
I have done that so many times.
It's out of rage, it's out of anger, it goes down, I try to fix it, and then—
I have no ill will towards the person gonna get it.
No,
it ain't my problem anymore.
No, I intend on going to tell the office about it, but I forget, and then someone else's problem, and they probably know it's me, because I was the last person seen coming out of the door.
I'll use so many school materials, it's even funny. Like, I've been coming in this summer, and there's probably no more laminating paper left. And there's people who haven't come to their classroom yet, and are going to find the laminators empty. It's my fault. Or that all the extra paper, all the markers are going to be gone because, hi.
Alright, well there you have it. Those are some annoying things that teachers do. If you have any other annoying things that teachers, your coworkers, or you yourself do that might annoy others, please comment down below so we can see those and have a good laugh. Make it a great day, teachers, and see you next time.